Last night, my mom's aunt made us chant some Indian nature prayer she learned in New Mexico.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, until you have to pose like a deer while she dances around you waving snake teeth. My dad was really happy about that.
My aunt has this big thing on her neck. It used to freak me out, like she was growing another head.
What does that have to do with anything?
We were talking about ants, weren't we?
No, we were talking about me. Only 2 more days. My mom has this permanent serial killer smile glued to her face. I hope she makes it.
Whoa, intense.
Ew. Gross.
They'll be put to sleep if they're not adopted.
Looks like they could use the sleep.
You could adopt one, Joan.
I hate cats. This, you know.
They were born on the streets wild. They need a home.
How about I get a puppy? Hamster? Sea monkeys?
I love the smell. Oh, the salt and the paprika bring out the flavor.
Are you sure crickets are edible?
In the Kanchanaburi province in Thailand, it's a delicacy.
Well, in Arcadia, they're exterminated.
Oh, Ellen, come on. Live a little. I learned this recipe from a Thai chef who said that crickets kept him vital over 90. Still having sex like a rabbit.
I'll try one.
Me too.
Oh, God.
I don't know how you lead such a sheltered life.
Not eating bugs makes me sheltered?
I always told my sister not to coddle you so much.
Oh, was that before or after she had to send you money to get you out of Burma?
Could I, have another one? I think I might feel a rustling down there.
Introducing the newest Girardi, Larry the cat.
You've got a cat?
Yeah.
That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, get rid of it. They can't be tamed.
No, the pamphlet shows you how to domesticate them.
Tell that to Siegfried. I think it was Roy.
In central China, they would cook it in a nice, spicy Sichuan sauce.
How to cricket. Good for sex.
Luke.
I'm going in.
Oh, good for you.
Ew, this is like Arcadia Fear Factor.
Is she okay?
Oh my God.
Catch her.
What's going on?
Call 911.
What happened?
Oh, Ellen.
Hi, I have an emergency.
What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus, trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home.
She was supposed to go to the Canary Islands next week for a Silbo language class.
A what?
The language is all whistling. Apparently there are over 4,000 words. and-
Forget it. There's nothing about her that's ever going to make any sense to me.
Speaking of which, why would someone who has repeatedly claimed that she hates cats get a cat?
They were gonna kill it.
But a cat?
I'm a puzzle, okay?
You can see her now. She's stable and resting. The stroke involved the middle cerebral artery.
No.
Well, the good news is that this type of stroke doesn't affect mental acuity or speech, and she has certainly been talking. But she's temporarily paralyzed from the waist down.
Temporarily. That is good news.
She may also have some motor impairment with her right arm. Now, we're looking into temporary care facilities nearby because, well, she doesn't seem too happy to be
What
here.
do you think you're going to do with that?
Take a second.
Don't look. Don't give me a brush. Or my own clothes.
We don't care.
I do. I care. Ouch! My legs are paralyzed. What the hell? Don't you just stick me there?
It's a blood flow issue. I used to ask the same thing.
Nice chatting with you, too, Mrs. Mangala. processed juice drink. I'll expect anybody to get healthy. Drinking chemicals?
Olive, can I get you some magazines?
No. Just want to get the hell out of here.
Soon. They said they're looking for a care facility.
Stick me with some drooling old people, and they just shoot me. Give me some water, at least they can't ruin that.
Oh, sure. Why don't you use the other
I'm fine.
Here, I'll clean it up.
Get out!
This happens all the time.
All of you. Get out. Get out.
Ooh, here, you should like this. It has a calming effect. Calming! Look.
Why don't you put it in the garage?
No. Pamphlet said he needs nighttime sleep companionship. Any more news about Aunt Olive?
She threw pudding at the doctor.
Here, Larry.
Oh, he likes it.
Yeah, that's his comfort object. He's like a little blankie.
Is there anything I can do? This seems like a lot of work.
No, I'm just gonna read to him. He needs to get used to a friendly human voice. Cat in the Hat? Good choice, huh? Okay, Larry. Story time. All right. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I sat how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all.
Are you kidding? You're a walking pantry.
Chimichanga. I need something more substantial when I'm nervous.
Morning, gentlemen. Lucy Preston. This is my deputy, Chuck Winters. Let's have a seat. I know how hard it is investigating one of your own and what a strain it puts on everybody.
I'm sorry, but can we just get into it? Duncan and Simmons, good cops, pointed a finger at Under Sheriff Roebuck for the Wallace fire. Roebuck pointed a finger at them. We got caught in the middle. Now, there's no way in hell that Roy Roebuck started that fire. We're here because we don't have any choice.
Of course. We'll need detailed statements, case files on the shooting, death reports.
Will there be anything else?
There always is.
I mean, she just sunk to the floor, you know, like eyes wide. I kind of shut down and just watched like it wasn't real.
Dude, weird.
That's it? Weird that my aunt almost died and that's all you can say?
Okay, Bruce Banner, relax.
Is it totally impossible for us to share things that are important to us?
You two look deep into something.
Yeah, Madam Carey's just trying to recruit me for the science fair again.
It's just the competition's fierce and, you know, I want to...
Nodding off.
So we all saw him for a bit of killing mall heads tonight?
Ooh, but of course.
By all, I didn't actually mean all.
Sorry, can't tame the beast with literature.
Sounds dirty. I can help.
Thanks, but I don't want my boyfriend getting scratched to death.
You don't want to be a cat person, Jojo. They're antisocial, sexually frustrated introverts.
No, Stowe, the shrink isn't. Taking care of one of God's creatures.
Dude, we eat most of these little creatures.
And your aunt eats the rest of them, what I hear.
You're a cat on a hot tin roof. All hot and tin roofy.
Friedman, you and me. It's never gonna happen.
I'm a scientist, my sweet. We toil in unsolvable equations for years. We lie.
Hi.
Hey.
I did something horrible today.
What?
Oh, work thing. Believe me, I'd rather have eaten the crickets. You?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
What?
I've been thinking.
Oh, that's when I get concerned.
I think we have to take in Olive, just until she can take care of herself again.
Helen, this is a woman who stays in a motel when she visits because she doesn't approve of how we live. Let her yell at the people at the rehab place. They get paid for that.
Well,
how can you possibly think this could ever work out?
I don't know. I saw Joan with that horrible cat.
Okay, fine, if we keep Olive in a cage.
Well, the house is already set up for someone in a wheelchair. We know how to care for someone who's disabled. She sat with my mother when she was dying. Transformed the hospital room, made it look just like her bedroom at home. She's family. Don't we have to?
A kiss when all is said and done, what is it? A rosy dot on the eye in loving. A secret that to the mouth, not ear, is whispered. That's sad. She loved Cyrano but never knew. That really was gross, so maybe it was for the best. Are you purring? Oh my God, you're purring. Larry, we're friends now, right? Speak to me out loud, oh sweet one. Ow!
5-letter word for Spencer's fire.
Flame.
Nope.
Tough day at the zoo?
My stupid English teacher assigned Cyrano.
I need more.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning smiles, never good.
Okay, well, let's just get right down to it. Dad and I are inviting Aunt Olive to come live with us.
Here?
What happened to your nose?
Her cat has a problem with Edmund Rostand.
Why do I ask?
What, Aunt Olive is gonna use the bathroom and everything?
It's just until she's well enough to be on her own. Oh, and Joan, honey.
No, Joan, honey.
You're gonna have to get rid of the cat.
What? Larry? If I give him back, they'll kill him.
Oh, I think they could find another person for him to attack.
No, it has to be me.
Why?
It just does.
Aunt Olive hates cats, and it's gonna be hard enough as it is. Look, we all have to give up something.
But he started purring.
I'm sorry, honey.
I hate her. I hate Aunt Olive.
Wrath. You.
Sorry about that, Joan.
Getting a little exercise, huh?
Everyone needs exercise.
Yo, Mike, throw us the rock.
Mike, look, I'm angry with you.
I get a lot of that.
Pawning off cats on people who can't keep them, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a bummer when we have to give up things we care about.
I have to give him back. Larry could die.
But he's your responsibility.
What am I supposed to do? What? He's the most lovable little kitten guy.
Yesterday you said he was like a Section 8 demented chainsaw killer. And I gotta say, the nose is not a good salesman.
Okay, that was my fault. I was using the pamphlet, but he is so sweet and furry.
I can't even take care of myself.
Judith!
Sorry. Gotta go.
Grace?
I barely tolerate people.
Great.
But I don't do pop art.
How do you know if you won't even try?
You need to explore different styles and techniques.
But I know what I like. I mean, why should I have to sacrifice my artistic integrity?
The only thing you are sacrificing, Adam, is your grade. Just do the assignment.
I
Annie, did you find someone to take Larry?
No. Look who cares.
Your mom is driving me nuts with this pop art assignment. This is...
Try sharing the same DNA with her.
You know, if you... Come here. If you haven't found anyone to take care of Larry, I can.
Oh, but your dad's allergic.
Oh, I'll keep him in the shed.
Thanks, but the pamphlet says he needs to sleep with someone in the same room at night.
Well, I fall asleep working out there all the time anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Mwah, thank you. He's so sweet. That's a lie, but thank you.
Okay, here we are. Little bump over the threshold.
I'm afraid I'll take it from here.
Oh, you'll be in the den? Right ahead. Everything's wheelchair accessible, and we're used to taking care of Kevin, so we can help you out of bed, getting dressed.
I will find a way to dress myself.
I know you like Africa, so I found the blanket at a craft store. It's from Nigeria.
Well, I guess it's better than the hospital. At least you people aren't trying to kill me.
They weren't trying to kill you, Olive.
The doctors parading in and out of my room. No one talking to each other. Look at all the pills they gave me. Look, blood thinners, painkillers, antidepressant, insanity.
You can't just throw them away. The neurologist said that you have to...
She is 12. I need an herbalist. I'm going to call Dr. Chin in San Francisco.
Well, you might want to talk to your neurologist about that.
Always afraid of doing the wrong thing, aren't you, Helen? Why are you so scared? Sometimes don't you want to just shove some stuff in a bag and take off?
I have a family.
Oh, and wipe him with lukewarm cotton balls if he gets snarky, which he pretty much always is. It's soothing and dangerous.
Okay.
And when you're not around, leave the radio on. He likes oldies.
Jane, it's all in the pamphlet. I promise I'll take really good care of him.
I know. I only had him for a few days, and we were really making progress, right, Larry? Larry! The scratching has become less violent.
Cool.
Pickle jar?
Does it say pop art to you?
Definitely.
I think I'm just gonna take an F.
Oh, no. Don't do that. I'll scratch. Why isn't he scratching?
He likes me.
Why?
I don't know.
Listen, Roy. You know I don't really think you had anything to do with that fire.
Yeah, an accusation was made. You had to check it out.
Exactly. It's just procedure.
Don't say you didn't think it could be me. Otherwise, you would have given me a heads up that you were going to IA.
Right.
Let's just all support this investigation.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, I don't know. I was bored. I pulled it off the shelf. Nothing on TV. There's some woman who had her face lifted so high her lips are on her forehead.
I haven't seen these in forever. Luke fat. Me fat. Kevin fat. What's with babies?
What do you want?
Mom said that I should see if you need anything.
Legs. And a plane ticket.
Mom and Dad, they were so young and happy.
I've seen it.
So Mom said you were married once.
Yeah. He drowned. On our honeymoon.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. I never went home after that. I just took off. Lived my life.
Were you gonna have kids?
No. Or you think I'm odd? Not having kids?
No.
You need to discover the world on your own terms. Every choice, your own. I'm tired.
Sure.
Yes?
Mom and Dad were really in love when they met.
Excuse me?
Love. I mean, Mom and Dad, do you think we'll ever find love like that? Or will we just end up like Aunt Olive?
This isn't a good time.
Luke, you're my brother. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
I know, but
If we can have a real conversation, then what kind of relationship do we have?
why is this happening now?
Because I have feelings. I'm not just some high school cyborg like you. Hey,
What?
porn? Are you looking at porn?
No.
Why would you ever think this is a good look?
I saved those shirts. Paisley will come back.
Right.
Maybe when everyone's blind. Can't believe you're not interested in this, Luke. Maybe if they were naked.
I was working.
We had just been at Navy Pier. It was the night we got engaged. It was freezing, remember? You were shivering.
Shivering? I was shaking. I didn't know if you'd say yes. I thought you were too pretty for me. And you still are.
Eating.
What is this?
Chicken. Happens a lot around here. The name Girardi causes fear and trembling in the chicken world.
Just cut them to little pieces.
Oh, well, I thought...
What am I, some little helpless baby? Why don't you chew it up and spit it in my mouth like a little bird? Perfectly capable of eating by myself. Eh? I'm not dead yet.
Olive, we just wanted to
Call
make sure...
Dr. Chin, tell him I can't live with you people hovering over me like this.
Okay, here, let me help you.
Don't touch me!
You ungrateful bitch! If our turning our lives upside down to care for you is not enough for you, then fine. You go to your Chinese doctor. But I'll tell you something. You better leave before he gets to know you.
In the pamphlet, that's a big no-no.
I asked her to stay with us. How could I talk to her like that?
The doctor said the stroke wouldn't affect her mental acuity or speech. What did you expect?
Well, I expected to not yell at an old lady who just had a stroke. I called her a bitch.
I know. I almost cheered.
I'm just so
tired of hearing about how great her life is. Do you remember what we talked about that night?
We were going to go to Paris for a year. You were going to paint during the day and take classes at night.
And you were gonna study cooking and learn French. Would you change anything?
Just Kevin.
Aunt Olive, do you need some help?
I can do it.
Well, since I'm here, I used to help Kevin, so here, put your arms around me.
I'm not Kevin. Oh.
I know. Just, there we go. Okay. Do you need anything?
Just sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Oh.
Gravity Boy has logged off.
He was trying to bust me for looking at porn.
You were looking at porn while we were
No.
around?
Do you want me to? Look, the Joan eruption was a singular event. Okay, if there's something you need to say.
Checking your boyfriend for injuries, Girardi?
No, Larry's been good. Really.
Because I did such a good job of getting him ready to be good.
See, I find the loosen the cap theory unsound. I mean, if it were loosened sufficiently.
Bye.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Please don't.
Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
Skipper, your little buddy.
Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May.
Forget it, Frida.
And summer's leaf hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often...
I'm never, ever, ever going out
Thy
with you.
eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade. When in eternal lines to time thou growest, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Memorize Hamlet, and it's a date.
The part of the whole play.
The play.
Ridiculous. Guys, you got it wrong. So wrong. You gotta be kidding me.
Barking up the wrong tree here.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Hey. Larry. Larry, look. You're sick, but I like it.
Thanks. Yeah, Larry totally inspired me.
Are you a little feline inspiration?
I've been looking at all these Andy Warhol paintings, and they're amazing. I was being such a thud about it and giving your mom a hard time.
Well, I don't know about the art, but please don't stop giving my mom a hard time. What have you been telling him about me? Oh, gloves.
No, it's okay.
Wow. That is like so advanced. You're practically off the pamphlet.
Try pulling back on both bars. Staying there for the rest of your life is another choice.
Didn't know where the damn stupid light switch was. I just couldn't see.
What are you looking for?
Guava juice.
That left hand, remember?
So how do you get used to it? Asking for help.
You just have to. When I got home from the hospital, my mom had to wash me and put me into bed. I hated it. I couldn't wait to do things for myself. But then I saw how much she was dealing with. And helping me, I don't know, connected us. Sometimes even after I could do things by myself, I pretended I still needed her. It was like giving her something. You might just think that this happened to you, but it didn't.
I don't think I've ever wanted anything from anybody.
That can't be true.
You don't know me.
I know you visit us every few years. You travel thousands of miles to see us. You must want something.
Family member cooking is not me. I like it.
Dr. Chin said I need spicy food.
I would have helped you.
Oh, I made it a million times. I can manage.
Smells good.
Of course. My paella.
Can I?
Please. And the cast iron skillet.
Okay. I thought no one was supposed to know this recipe.
Oh, yeah, well, can't die with me. Too damn good. Quick, before the onions burn, chop 3 cloves fine. Has to be very fine. And then 6 more cloves whole but peeled. Hurry. If the onions burn, we have to start over. There we have it. Muy bueno. Take it off the stove and put it on the table.
So, if Mom gives up the recipe, we have to kill her?
Yeah, trampled by bulls. Kevin, pour the guava juice. It'll cut the spice. Nobody has to get hurt.
I'm putting on my pants and my trusty garlic sensor starts going nuts.
We made paella.
We?
Well, no cracks or you don't get any.
You really have the recipe?
You can torture me all you want. I'm not giving it up.
Luke! I know one usually doesn't toast with guava juice, but... well, I don't care.
Someone cooked? In the morning?
Olive's making a toast. Sit.
Sorry, I can't. Bye.
Luke! Sorry.
Oh. Salud.
Salud! Familia.
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 I want a shell.
Words have lost their meaning from their overuse. They've been beaten down and turned around till they're a shadow of themselves. Saying that I love you is a lovely thing to do, but don't confuse it all. Saying something new, but I'm still opening the door, still peering through the tiny cracks to find bits of reason.
And so Warhol forced us to look at images that have become invisible in their familiarity and prove that the potential for art exists everywhere. Good job on your projects, everyone. Adam, great job. I've never seen you do work that's so technically proficient. This shows a real mastery of craft.
It was kind of fun in the end.
That's good, because you could have a real future in commercial design. Magritte, Lichtenstein, Warhol, they all worked commercially. You can make a good living, and you could still do your own projects on the side. It's just something to consider.
Sure. Thanks.
Roy, you can't just resign.
I already did. Lieutenant Preston will be taking over for me.
You did this, right? You talked to Rakowski, planted some doubt about Roy.
Well, she had nothing to do with this. Duncan and Simmons were my guys. They ran drugs, and they killed a woman. Buck has to stop somewhere.
The buck stops wherever the person in charge decides it stops. That's the way it works nowadays.
And you're all right with that? You would do the same thing, Will? Lieutenant Preston has been on the force for 14 years. Coming from IA, she's unimpeachable.
I know how tough this must be. I'll leave you two alone. We ought to grab lunch someday, Detective Girardi. I might surprise you.
I'd like to stand with you when you make the announcement.
Larry, look what I have. What?
Larry, he's gone, Jane.
What happened?
Broke through the screen.
Well, maybe he's just outside.
No, stop. I've been looking for hours. Okay, he's just gone.
Well, where were you? How could you have not seen him?
The pamphlet said take him out of the cage for longer periods, and he seemed really happy. So, I put on the music, I did some work, and then I noticed the screen. I'm so sorry, Jane.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, we'll find him. We'll find him. Mom? What are you doing here?
Aunt Olive made me stop here one day to look at the birds. She said that one there, it's a blue grosbeak. It migrates all the way to Costa Rica for the winter, thousands of miles. What are you doing here?
Larry ran away.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. So did Aunt Olive.
What?
She left a note.
Tracked down Dr. Chin in Sedona. He said I'll walk once he unblocks the chi in my liver. Not one for goodbyes, so I'm off. Until next time, remember the garlic has to be finely chopped. Olive. She should have let us give her a hug.
Next time.
Oh, there's the Catwoman. I should go tell her about Larry. I'll be back. I lost him. I tried everything. I swear, it's just my aunt. She's probably just under a bus somewhere and it's all my fault.
Running away, it's his nature.
But I thought I was supposed to change him.
Why do you think he was the one who was supposed to change?
Catch him! Oh, catch him, Jane!